Welcome back, friends, to Astro Planetary Dance, the dance of planets. Today we are going to discuss about Jupiter transit. Jupiter is going to take transit in the sign of Scorpio on 11th of this November. October. 11th of October, and it will remain in the same sign till 2019 November, most probably 4th or 5th of November. Now, before we go ahead and see what impact it is going to bring in your Rashi, your ascendant, we need to understand what Jupiter is. So I'll just compare so that it can, make some sense for you and you can understand easily. There are two kinds of Vidya which is said. One is Paravidya and the second one is Aparavidya. Aparavidya is basically our graduation studies, the studies which we actually take, science, technology, commerce, whatever we study. We take it for our earning, basically bread and butter. We want to have bread and butter, we want to earn money, we want to get a salary, because of which we do that. At the same time, when we talk about Paravidya, it actually teaches you how to live the life. It is not about money, it is not about anything else, it is about self-growth, self-understanding, and understanding the real knowledge of the world. Jupiter is the planet of wisdom, higher studies, divine knowledge, karata for all good and softer things in our life. If we talk about a child, so Jupiter transit is very important. If we talk about marriage, Jupiter transit is very important. Same goes for taking higher studies and actually going inside yourself and understanding who you are, what you are, and why you are here for. This is a time of personal growth, and it is transiting in a very transformative nakshatra. I'm sorry, not nakshatra, the sign which is Scorpio. It's a very transformative sign. So, sudden events cannot be denied. It can be good or bad depending upon your planet, your ascendant, your Rashi, your Astarology, your strength of Jupiter, and a lot of factors, and the surrounding what you have. It will also give you a lot of understanding and knowledge. Let me just written some of the things so that I do not miss in my laptop. Okay, and now it will be transiting from different nakshatra. Now this nakshatra energy, it's a kind of, for example, this is Jupiter. The nakshatra energy will be attaching, amalgamating, filtering, and then sending it to us. This is the way how the rays will come to us. So, secret astrology, any kind of occult science, these things are the basic trail of this particular time. Depending upon good, bad, it is also it will also bring travel to a lot of people. Now let's understand. Hope you understand what Jupiter is. So from 11th of October, it is going to take transit, and it will transit through different nakshatra. Like first it will take over Vishakha, then Anuradha, and then Jyeshtha, right? Spirituality, higher learning, divine thinking, understanding yourself. It's a wisdom planet, and there is a difference between Saturn. These two planets, takes a long time to transit. Jupiter and Saturn, both gives you things slowly and gradually. One is a cruel teacher, the Saturn, which has also gone direct. So he will teach you with all cruelty and ensure that you learn the lesson. But Jupiter do not be so cruel. It's a very soft teacher. It will teach you, it will punish you as well, but not on a very higher note, right? So now Jupiter will take transit in the nakshatra of Vishakha on 11th of October, and it will remain there till 27th of October this year. Now here Jupiter is transiting in his own nakshatra, very good in terms of astrology. People who are looking for a management course, people who are looking for marriage, child, joint venture. So all these things are going to be good for this particular time. People may opt to buy gold. People will like to buy gold at this time. They will not try to buy platinum. They will not like to buy diamond, but they will be very interested to buy gold. So learning, philosophy, these things are the tone of this particular time. And it's a very good time to do some yoga, go to some meditation center, go to some traditional not traditional, like the ancient culture of anything. You want to get treated, go for Ayurveda. You want to get some divine knowledge, you go to your dharmic places, because it's a planet of dharma as well. Do some yoga. These are the very good aspects so that you can get help from it, and you can acquire more and more benefit of it. Property purchase is also known for this particular nakshatra. Now here, because it will transit in Vishakha's fourth path, which is, so here the Namansh is ruled by moon, and because of which it will create a kind of Gajkesari yoga, which is a very good yoga and gives a lot of benefit in our life. Now let's move to the second nakshatra it will travel through. So then it will travel to Anuradha Nakshatra, and it will be in Pada 1. Now this is, Anuradha Nakshatra is ruled by whom? It is ruled by Saturn. So now the cruel teacher comes here, and it is already in direct motion. During this particular phase, it will pass through, I'm sorry, I just missed the nakshatra ruler kind of stuff. So nakshatra is of Saturn, and the Namansh is of Sun. So one is a soft planet, another one is a little cruel, not little cruel, very cruel, and the third one, the Namansha, is coming towards Sun. Sun, you understand the relationship between Sun and Saturn. Now how it will impact, let's understand. So here what it will do, Saturn, it will add a lot of responsibility on you, which also talks about your role, your job expansion. So it cannot be just responsibility, is not like that. It will add responsibility. It will also help people who are looking for some government favor. It can be a government job, it can be a government contract, depending upon your surrounding. So obviously if somebody is not preparing for a government job, it cannot give you a government job all of a sudden. But yes, if somebody is preparing for, they can get benefited. It will also increase the interest towards looking at a lot of political news. Okay, you will see towards the great leaders. You yourself will develop some of the qualities which a leader needs. So these things are the basic tone how it will transit, and this is a time for a job change as well. It can create a job change depending upon the planet, but it may create some good kind of friction before you look for a new job. So this will mainly have a tone of creating friction and then moving you towards a new job, new organization, new job, new role. These things are also there. So if you know, sometimes there are two kind of promotions. Sometimes you get more expansion, sometimes you get your boss off and you become the main leader. Sometimes you get a lot of responsibility, and with the responsibility taken over, and if you do it rightly, you may get a promotion. There are different ways how to look a promotion. This is a time when it can bestow you with these kind of things. Now on November 12th till 27th of November, it will transit in Anuradha Path 2. Here, it will fall under Varga Namansh, which means it will be ruled by Mercury. Try and learning, because one is knowledge, Paravidya, another is Aparavidya. So there is a combination going on. What it will create, this is a good time in case if you want to learn some kind of something related to finance, business, economics, languages, right? And this will be a good time in terms of, I suggest you please contact me between 12th to 27th November, as this is gonna be a good time for occultists, for people who are into astrology, people who are into research, people who are into scientific work. This is a good time for them. Apart from this, you will also like to leave all the like for example, if you will not go for a Saradon or a Disprin for your painkiller, you may think of some natural remedy. You may think of getting into some kind of yoga or some kind of things which gives you a natural remedy. You will not be looking for, or even if you are looking for, there will be somebody who will be, pushing you or saying that do not go for these things, go for a traditional medicine, ancient medical treatment instead of going for a allopathic one. Okay, this is the time in Pal 2 from 12th November till 27th of November. Okay, now let's go for the third pad. Now when Jupiter will transit in third pad of Anuradha Nakshatra, which will be the tone of Venus. Venus here is a planet of pleasure, although they are not, both are gurus, but they do not seal up well with each other. However, with the divine orders, they have to do their task. They cannot say that I will not do it because I do not have a good relationship with you, right? So here it will give you the potential of like business, getting wealth, earning more wealth, accumulating wealth. These kind of tone will be there, and this will be a time of pleasure. You may go for DJ pops, parties, some celebration at home, and it will also increase sexual activities, will increase the drive towards these things. And however, I can see also that there will be some restriction. It will not be the way it is happening nowadays. It will not be like that. There will be some restrictions towards it because Jupiter is also there who creates the dharmic boundaries. Okay, and this is like Jupiter and Venus coming in. It may create friction between husband and wife. At the same time, this is a very good time to work on your relationship. So in case if your relationship is not going good, then speak to each other. A good time to create good bonding. Alright, so this is what it will do in third pada. Now let's go to the Jupiter transit, which will happen in Anuradha Nakshatra pada 4 from 11th December till 27th of December 2018. So now from 11th of December till 27th of December, Jupiter will transit in Anuradha Nakshatra, 4th pada, which is ruled by Scorpion March. Now here, it is a time of changes, transformation. At the same time, there will be a lot of joint ventures. You may think of doing some joint ventures. You will be more into investing and joining into partnership, and that is going to work for you. It will take you towards a benefit mode. Apart from this, people may travel abroad. People will also be thinking of joining some management courses. It is a time again when you will be like, you will like to buy gold, and this time the gold which you will be buying, it may have a slight reddish color. The color will be reddish, or you may look for, making the gold jewelry something which will be a combination of yellow and red. Now, people who are looking for any kind of loan, they are trying to get the loan and they are not getting it. It is getting rejected. This is a time when it will support you to get the loan. And now the thing which I am going to tell now, do not just be very happy about it. But yes, some of your people who have been doing not good behavior with you in the past, that can be your wife, in-laws, and so they have to pass through the the karmic cycle of it. Not only this, this will also increase the dharmic yatras, which is like you may go for some like Vaishno Devi in India, and in other countries you may go to church, masjid, whatever it is. So this will increase it will create a long distance travel where you can look for traveling at distant places, and this will mainly be towards some dharmic function, some dharmic puja party. It may also attract some dharmic ceremony at your home. So a marriage is not the tone, but yes, the things are there. Apart from this, people who are working in medical profession, people who are working in travel industry, people who are working in education industry. These are the industry which will flourish at this particular time. And you will see some good movement which has been stuck since long in your, for example, your school or your college or your medical institution or hospitals, it will have a movement now. Okay. So this is all, and I will be coming with further nakshatra analysis on how it is will be happening throughout the year. But hope you understand the way it will happen, the way it will transit your ascendant, your kundli, and all these things. Now I'll be coming with post December, because I have given till the nakshatra's movement till 27th of December 2018. Post that I will be coming up with other details. Till now, at least you have the details for the next 3-4 months. And now I'll be talking about how it will impact your ascendant or your moon Rashi. So watch this video first for sure. Just have some idea of the duration, the original energy coming in, what I talked about, that you will be buying this, maybe whatever. And then you look at your Rashi and then see which houses it is making a transit to. And then see your surrounding and understand that what all things can come to you. Okay. Now let's start with the ascendant prediction, and I will not say prediction. Let's understand how and what energy it is bringing to us and how you can take the benefit of it.